All right, guys, welcome back to Weekend Smile. Now, dance has always been an integral element of Jamaica's culture, and our dance heritage has gone through various stages of transformation. So today, we hear from one of the most influential dancers out of Jamaica, who is here to share how dancing has not only shaped her career, but also deepened her connection to her Jamaican identity, which she stands firm on. If you follow her on social media, she cut no corners in letting you know the dance you're doing, wherever you are, originated in Jamaica.
Yes.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Tanya, honey.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Always
much.
good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
You're going with a whole heap of things because you come with books.
Yes.
Whole heap of something.
Yes.
All right, so let's start from the dancing part of it. Let's get into your story quickly. Tell us how you started as a dancer.
Okay, well, I started off from I was a tender age. At that age, the only dance you could do was ballet as a little girl in prep school. So I started off with technical dances. I then stepped up the game. I was in the Ashe Academy, Ashe Performing Arts. And that was like a 10-year experience where I got all the variety of genres. So I got African dances, Latin dances. So I guess I was well-rounded back then.
Yes.
And then with the Ashe experience, we got opportunities to work with artists. So at that time, my involvement in dancehall was more choreography, touring from like 1998, doing choreography on stage. And then middle school era, I would say we started to do our own thing. Started to tour with artists and now touring by ourselves. So far, over 43 countries teaching Jamaican dance styles.
Oh, wow.
I also have my own certification course where I train women all over the world to do stylish moves, which is dancehall with a touch of class and confidence.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yes.
No, all right. So Jamaican dance, we know it has transformed, evolved over the years, right? We're talking about from the days of Brookings and Kumina.
Definitely.
And now we're seeing a whole heap of variety. Are we also merging styles from around the world to create our own interpretation? Or are we really originating from the ground up, these moves?
All right, well, dance is a universal language.
Yeah.
So everything connects in some form or shape. Definitely, we have a lot of African tradition in our blood. So a lot of the dance moves, even now, you can trace it back to African descent.
Yeah.
Yes, so from traditional folk coming up, even daggering is actually a part of the Brooklyn style too, where men and women were, communicating. It's going to evolutionize and get different, but there's some connection somewhere or the other.
Yeah.
In terms of other genres, for example, ballet, we split.
Yeah.
So people look at dance and why the girl them splitting? They're splitting ballet. People in yoga do head tops. So head top, you have a headstand. We do that in dancehall. So there's a lot of crossing over with the different cultures.
I'm happy you mentioned that. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's that we have not been able to digest dancehall.
True.
We have not been able to really and truly, kind of hold it on as our own. We don't really accept it because it sounds very jarring. It sounds like it's offensive.
It seems more social and like unprofessional, but that's where I come in, documenting stuff, making it more formal with the dance studio as well, because I have Dance Jamaica Academy.
Yes.
So we're making it more formal so that it can be in the list of dance genres, not just a street style where there's no respect,
Yeah.
So dancehall is definitely a codified dance. We have different dance moves created by certain dancers, so it's just as structured and deserving of the respect it should have.
Absolutely, because then by UWI in the ESEM program, the Entertainment and Cultural Management program, which was my minor, we were taught dancehall. And dancehall just as a, not just the dance of it, but the whole lifestyle of it,
Nice.
You go into the space of dancehall, you understand it's connected to people's lifestyle. So we have communicating, all of those things.
Definitely.
And talking about communication, you mentioned, of course, these books. So you have stylish moves.
Yes.
And they also have female dancehall theory.
Definitely.
All right, let's get into the first book,
Okay.
Stylish Moves.
So Stylish Moves, it's a guide and activity book. It's basically the theory for my certification course. So it explains a lot about foundation as well as different dance moves. Oh, let me just show you quickly. There's dance illustrations.
Oh,
so we
wow.
actually illustrate dance moves. So it's very arty.
Yes.
A lot of, you know, activities.
Can you open it again
Sure.
for me? Show me which page. Okay, see it here.
All over. There's a lot
So
of
you literally have here the names of the dance.
Yes,
and
descriptions.
the description of it, the step-by-step moves. So you have enough respect, you have hardcore, you have original rude girl.
Yes, and the illustrations are done by Robin Clare, who is Jamaican based in Australia.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, tell us about this one.
And this one is my latest book. It's called Female Dancehall Theory. It's all about Jamaican dance and fashion, because fashion plays an important role in dancehall.
I mean, look at her, just look at her, please.
Yes.
Yes.
So this book also highlights a lot of the Jamaican pioneers who were in the middle school era, the old school dancehall queen Stacy, even Lantonette Steins.
Of course,
you know, the pioneer.
Yeah.
And it's just documenting
dancehall
stuff.
queen Carlene.
Carlene has her own. She has 4 pages in this
wow.
book. So, you know,
I love that. So, okay, where are these books available?
They're online. If you DM me, I can send you the link. Print on demand, so they're accessible all over the world.
Yeah, yeah. Last week, I believe it was, we had Shelly from Dance Expressions here, and I asked her the question. And the question was coming from the video I saw that you did on your Instagram platform,
one was that?
Where you were saying that there are people all over the world, you know, whether they came to Jamaica, learn the dance moves, or they watch it online, and they're no teaching it in their neck of the woods and giving no credit whatsoever to Jamaica. And there's cultural appropriation happening.
Yes.
And you were also saying that, you know, people have also responded since you've made that video, you know, about it. Some agreeing, some disagreeing, you know. But in terms of your position on cultural appropriation and what's been happening in the dance space concerning our dance moves, just tell us about how you really feel about it. Do you see it as growth, or, as you said, is it really thieving in Jamaican terms?
Well, I wouldn't say a lot of it is like just stealing and inappropriate in our culture. I think that some persons are just like, we call them culture vultures. Like, they don't understand the culture, but they're like, oh, I'm teaching dancehall. So they're misrepresenting. So we big up and we are grateful and thankful for the ones who teach it appropriately. They support us. They come to Jamaica. If they don't come, they still reach out. And even if they're self-taught, they actually learn and do it correctly. Some people are doing incorrectly. Some people are mixing up fusion and saying, oh, we're doing dancehall. So they're just using the name to earn an income, but they're not imparting the correct information.
Yeah.
That's what I have a problem with.
Okay, all right.
So we don't mind people teaching, because if they teach and build a community, that's how we get to tour. So we're not bashing it. We're just saying that have some respect when you're using the name inappropriately.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's not too much to ask. That's not too much to ask at all. All right, so what's next for you, my darling? Because I know you're always on the road.
Well, I'm going on my annual Europe tour. This is going to be my 10th tour. Going to Europe. Before, I was going to like 14 countries in 1.5 months. Now it's a little bit shorter because there's a lot of Jamaicans now touring, which I'm really happy.
Yeah.
So there are probably like 20 Jamaicans in Europe right now.
Wow.
So it's less, but I'm still grateful for that, and I'm still happy that I'm still relevant.
Yes.
You know, because I'm still doing the old school stuff, the middle school, and then the newcomers are getting an opportunity as well.
Absolutely, that's lovely. All right, and if persons wanted to reach out to you, how could they do that?
Latanya Style everywhere.
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere.
And she's on there, guys. She uses it up frequently, okay?
Yes, and
Make sure
DM me, I'll answer you.
Exactly.
And Dance Jamaica and Stylish Moves.
Well, congrats on everything, my darling. Congrats on the books
Appreciate it.
and on the tours and everything. Wish you all the success for the rest of the year into next year, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, that was Latanya Style. More to come right here on Weekend Smile after the break. Stay with us.